Hey y'all, welcome to the Motivation Babe podcast. I am your host, Hills, the Motivation Babe, and I am on a mission to empower you and thousands of women every single day. I think of the Motivation Babe podcast as your go-to resource for mindset talks that give you the confidence to become the best version of yourself. I am so honored you are here. Get ready to level up as we dive in. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the pod. It's me, it's your girl, it's Hills. We are doing take 2. This is a Fire Friday episode, and what is happening right now is we are on Instagram live recording this, and I am here recording for you on the podcast. So you know what happens on Fridays. We like to do Fire Fridays when I am just raw, real, unscripted. I'm talking to you in real time with things that are on top of my mind, things that you have told me. I don't know. I just feel like it's a consensus type of theme that's going on of the week. And that's what I do on Fridays is like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about what's on our mind. And what's on our mind this week is ourselves. I mean, come on, we're always on our mind, right? We are the most important thing in this world, ourselves. We have to put ourselves first. No, but seriously, I asked a question yesterday on Instagram stories, and I asked, what is the number one thing that is holding you back? Okay, what is the number one thing that is holding you back? And I was shook. I really was. I put 4 different answers and I was truly curious. There was no right answer. There was no wrong answer. But the answer I thought that everyone was going to fall into was mindset. And no one chose mindset. And I was like, this is interesting. Okay, my people, we talk about mindset every day. My people read books. They're listening to podcasts, right? We're growth-oriented individuals. So that was awesome. But I was kind of surprised to see where everyone was falling into. So mindset was not chosen at all. The third most chosen one was clarity, which again, I thought was going to be one of the top 2. The second most chosen one was not knowing the first step to take, which was really interesting because I thought that would be the third or the first. But the first one was getting out of my own way, getting out of our own way. And I thought, well, isn't this interesting? Let's talk about this. Because if you want to go back to listen to the previous episodes of the podcast, your girl, I was in my own way for a few months. I was limiting myself. I was stopping myself. I had all the limiting beliefs. I was putting myself down. I was shrinking myself to fit in places I didn't belong. I was shrinking myself to fit into the old version of me because I was scared to step into the new version of me. Does that resonate with anybody? That you shrink yourself to who you were because you were scared of who you're becoming because there are so many unknowns in this next chapter of you. And that is where we're at, y'all. Seriously. Okay, what I want to do for this episode is, and not just saying, this is how you get out of your own way. No. I want to talk about this. You're feeling this? I was just there. Let's talk about it. So you're feeling like you're in your own way. I want you to repeat this after me. I did this exercise this morning in the car on my way to Starbucks, and it literally brought tears to my eyes. I choose discomfort over joy. I choose to be uncomfortable in the situation I am in currently versus the joy of what I could have if I got out of my own way. It makes me emotional that we are operating from this place of being, and that's what's happening. When we are in our own way, we're choosing to be we're choosing discomfort. We're choosing to be in the, excuse my language, shitty situations we're in, whether it's financial, whether it's our health, whether it's our business. That's what's happening. When we're in our own way, we're choosing to stay in discomfort. Does that make sense? So the first thing I want to point out is if that is you right now, which was me for the past 3 months, y'all, that you are in your own way of your full potential, of your confidence, of the life you want. There's no one stopping you but you. And you recognize that. Okay, step one, you ready for this? Step one is awareness. So you're aware. Perfect. You have to be aware. Awareness is the key to change. Okay? When you are aware, it does no good if you don't take action from it. So if you are aware that you are in your own way, if you are aware that the only thing that's stopping you right now is you, but you sit in that for days, for weeks, for months, it does no good. Your self-awareness does no good. And that's not the point of self-awareness. Self-awareness is supposed to be the catalyst to help you grow and to help you change. You gotta do something. But look, I get it. It is hard. When you know you're unhappy, when you know you want to be in a different position, a different place in your life, and you got to change so many things to make that happen. I get it. It is so hard. So stop looking at the freaking mountain. Stop looking at this tall mountain ahead of you and just look down and look at the next step. The next step you're about to take. Here's the thing, y'all. If you're here on Instagram Live with me, I'm showing y'all one of my favorite books right now. Y'all need to be reading Atomic Habits. This book. If you're in your own way, you need to read this book. This book's all about helping you build habits to create positive change in your life. So what I was just reading was, okay, step one, we have awareness. I'm in my own way. And I've been aware. What do I do about it, Hillary? The mountain is huge. I don't know how to take this on. Like I said, we're going to look down. And we're going to take one step, okay? But here is the thing, and this is what I realized when I was thinking about this episode, when I was thinking about the story I put yesterday on Instagram. Do you know the first step you need to take? Because here is what happens. We get so overwhelmed when we're looking at the mountain before us that we know there's all these steps that we need to do. So much we need to do. Okay, so if it is, right now, I am on a health journey, okay? I am trying to lose 15 pounds that I gained in the past year. So I know I need to change my diet. I need to move every day. I need to drink my water. I need to hire a trainer. I need to not eat out. I need to not drink alcohol. Like, I know all these things I need to do. So many steps. Here is why I failed so many times before in my weight loss journey. I tried to do it all at once. I got overwhelmed. I got scared and I retreated. Our body will do the path of least resistance. When you're trying to create change, you need to take the path of least resistance. You need to start off with the small things. And maybe for my example of weight loss, it was just going to get a gym membership. Check. One step. Next day, it was going to schedule a personal training session. It didn't happen that day, but I scheduled it. Then I went into the room, the gym area, and I did stair stepper for 15 minutes. Okay? That's not a lot, but it's something. Do you see what I'm saying here, though? What are the steps you need to take to get out of your own way, to stop looking at the mountain before you and to start taking action? This is where it is at, y'all. We need to take action. What happens is we get so in our head and we think of all the things we need to do and, well, let me wait. Let me get the money. Let me make sure that this is right. Let me make sure that No. When we're in our head, we're dead. Okay? So plan. Like, reverse engineer the steps you have to take for that goal, for that thing. So whatever your mountain is right now, I want you to break down and know the steps you need to do to start building momentum and to start taking action today. You right now, you're listening to this because you're in your own way. What can you do today to get out of your own way? What you can do is open your journal and write down your limiting beliefs. Write down where you want to go. Look at the gap. Okay, if this is where I'm at and this is where I want to be, what do I got to do to close this gap? Make an action plan. 5 things you're going to do every single day. 5 daily non-negotiables that are going to help build your confidence. Is this making sense? Step 3 to this, when you're in your own way, you have to realize you are so worthy. But you're tricking yourself out of your own worth. How crazy is that? There is nobody like you in this world. You are so unique. You have so many gifts and talents and abilities. And you are thinking that you are unworthy of the things that you want in the life that you desire. Like, why? Get out of your own way. Get out of your own head. Like, don't let the devil win, y'all. Seriously. Tap into your uniqueness. Tap into your talents and your skills and your abilities. Tap into, like, everything that you are and freaking embrace it. Own it. Don't dim your light. And so what? You feel like you may be too much for certain people? Then they're not your people. So what? You feel like you're not going to fit in? You're not meant to fit in. You are worthy. Stop tricking yourself out of your own worth. So you want to get out of your own way? You realize the only person that's stopping you is you? Step 1, get awareness, but take action from that awareness. Stop looking at the mountain before you and take a step. But in order to do so, you have to know what are the steps you have to take. So break it down. Make an action plan. 5 daily non-negotiables you are going to do every single day. Build confidence in yourself. Be proud of yourself for doing the small things as you're on your way to accomplish the big goal. And step 3 is realize you are so beyond worthy of everything that you desire and the life that you desire and the things that you want. But you are tricking yourself from that. So stop that. Stop it. Drop just whatever that is, the feeling of unworth, drop it. It is not serving you. That is what I have to preach on today, is getting out of your own way and how to do that. And the thought process I was just in and how I can just help you if you're going through that. So I don't know. I hope that helped. I hope that helped you. I got emotional there because we're going to fall into this trap. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard me say, but like new level, new devil. You're going to fall into this trap at every new level of your life. And who's going to win? You. You deserve it. You deserve to freaking win. So get out of your way. I know it's hard. Take baby steps. You got this. All right, Instagram. Thanks for hanging out with me. Woo! I'm hot. All right, y'all. If you're here on the podcast, make sure to screenshot, tag me. I want to see you listening to this. Share this with a friend who needs to hear this, that maybe she is in her own head. He is in his own head. Let them know this message. Help give them the confidence, right, to take action in the direction of the life that they desire. I love y'all so much. You can find me on Instagram at @themotivationbabe_. You can go to the website to learn more ways to work with me. Tons of freebies there at themotivationbabe.com. Okay, cool. Until next time, we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.